Welcome to your first video for the Flipped Classroom. And again, this is just to make sure everybody was able to access the video and didn't have any problems viewing it. So what I thought I would do is go over kind of what a Flipped Classroom is. A Flipped Classroom is where, rather than doing the homework at home, you're going to be doing a lot of it in class instead. So where in class you're used to taking those notes and listening to lectures and examples, that is now going to be done at home by watching the video. That way, when you come to class the next day, you're able to go ahead and start working on some of those problems and get help when you maybe would have gotten stuck on your own. So Flipped Classroom, basically, you're flipping what you do. So instead of taking notes in class, you're taking those notes at night while watching the video. Instead of doing the homework at home, you're doing the homework, most of the homework, in class, which is nice because that way I'm there to help you if you were to get stuck on a problem, whereas if you're at home and you get stuck on a problem, maybe you don't have somebody that can help you, or maybe you don't have the resources available to get the help you need. So it will definitely be to your advantage, I believe. So that's basically what a Flipped Classroom is. So you might be wondering, well, how can I make sure that I'm going to be successful? I'm not really used to this, so what can I do? First and foremost, you guessed it, watch the videos. If you don't watch the videos, you're going to be behind the very next day in class, because when we come to class the next day, I expect you to have watched the video, and I'm going to be asking questions about the video and expect you to go ahead and get started working on some of those problems. With the videos, a lot of times I will have guided notes to go along with them. Other times you will just take notes on your own. So make sure you are taking notes and filling out those guided notes as you go, as you watch the video. Another really nice thing about having a video to watch is that you can stop it, you can rewind it, and you can replay it as you need. So maybe you didn't hear something clearly, or maybe you needed to see what I did in one step. So you can just quickly just rewind it and then replay it. So it can help you understand a little bit better that way. Also, as you're watching the video, or as you're looking over it a couple of times, write down any questions you have, or something that you maybe didn't understand, or something that wasn't clear to you. Whether that's putting a question mark in your notes, whatever you need to do to remind yourself, hey, I need to ask Ms. Hudson this tomorrow in class. And then finally, if you're watching the videos, which you should be, just keep in mind the very next day in class, I will have a small quiz to ensure that you watched the video. The quiz will be related to whatever was on the video, and it will probably just be like a 1 or 2 question quiz. But again, this is to help me ensure that you are actually watching those videos. So, to go ahead and practice that tomorrow, to make sure that you've watched this one, I will give you a short quiz. It'll be a 2-question quiz, and it will simply be, what were the titles of my 2 slides today? So the first one that we looked at, and I'm calling my slides my little whiteboard things here, but the first slide today, the first title was Flipped Classroom. For the second slide, it is how to be successful. So it was what was written in green on both of them. So again, Flipped Classroom is Title 1, Title 2 is how to be successful. So that will be on your quiz tomorrow, and if you've watched this, then you should get a 100. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.